Thanks.
Hello, 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 hello. Welcome back, everyone. How's it going? How's it going? So today on the agenda, we're gonna do some more MGS2 no save big boss runs. It'll probably be a pretty short stream today. I got a kind of shitty sleep last night. Also, my allergies are at me, and I just can't stop sneezing all day. My nose has been quite irritated. So that's been unpleasant on top of not getting the best of sleeps last night. Hold on a second here. Yeah, I was planning to maybe mix it up today and do some no save runs and then more Hitman, but I think I'm just gonna keep it short today and just do a few MGS2 no save runs. We'll see how it goes. Hold on a second. Bam bam. What's up? Crusoe, welcome back. Phantom Cigar, Noska, Gulicious, Lonely Geek S, Incredible Joe, Termina, Coca Koala with the 9 months as well. Thank you very much. Enjoy your lurk. Lonely Geek S, Ichiban, good to see you. Welcome back, everyone. Liquid Seesaw as well, or Liquid Lisu, rather. Not Liquid Seesaw. Liquid, thank you very much for the 51 and the 40 streak. Much appreciated. Second Nod, High Lord. What's up, everyone? Mr. Stringer. Hold on a second here. We'll get this show on the road. There's Kaz in all his glory. Okay. I think I might have to reset my capture device here. Hey, how's it going, Crow? Hey, there we go. Of course, we'll play the intro as usual. Apologies in advance for all the sniffling. But, yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. It's not as bad as it was earlier. Battle the bum bum. He said your name so nice too. Yeah, I'd never say Young Snow's name that nice, that's for sure. That's what I need to start doing, adding the Yaz to the MGS2 intro. Let's do it. Let's do it. Mr. Kittenzilla, thank you so much for the tier 3 as well. The tier 3, 53. Omaru, I don't think I thanked you earlier for your 81. Thank you so much, Omaru. Cheers, everyone. Let me see here. Solza, hey. Bad humans. Good to see it. Quick change, previous. You know the drill. We've been through all of this before. Tanker plant. European extreme. Radar off. Game over if discovered. And it doesn't matter about the dog tags. Hey, Gary. Last time, our personal best was Arsenal Gear. I had a very rare fail in the first sneaking section of Arsenal Gear. Got caught by that camera. Hopefully that won't happen again. Let's see how far we can make it this time.
All right, let's look at...
Hopefully the Tengus at the very least. The Tengus, and then we'll pray to God. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Whoa, Jesus. Okay. Movement was a little bit funky there. Reuter, how's it going? Okay, we wait for a second in here and then turn the corner.
Freeze.
If we run around that corner straight away, we get spotted. That guy can see all the way up to the end of the hall on this difficulty.
The enemy is attacking. Stay alert, everyone.
Even going from extreme to European extreme, the enemies get quite a boost in their vision range.
Freeze.
There's our very fancy strat, where we shoot the body, unequip, re-equip, shoot the body while freezing him. Run past him, and then after 2
Freeze.
body shots, he falls to the ground quickly. A battle. Hey, Jam Patty, welcome back, everyone. Just some chill big boss runs today. I was gonna do a longer stream, but I was a bit tired, and my allergies were annoying me earlier. Ooh. Get a quick headshot on that guy. Wait for Snake to sneeze. There we go, just like me today. Just like me starting the day with a sneeze. On this difficulty, you start the game with a sneeze. Normally you have to stay outside for a little bit before Snake gets a cold. But on European Extreme, you start the game with a cold. Is that a thing on Extreme as well? Bad Humans? Anyone else who might know? I don't play on the other difficulties nearly enough. Although I guess I do play on Extreme when we do story runs. I can't remember. Okay. Very careful here. Ah.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my...
Hey, Shroud.
We've shared... I have no one. Nothing except the unit. Nothing else matters to me.
Nice. Better-la-doo. Yeah, of course, with Olga, if you don't know, she is incredibly lethal on European Extreme. Every hit is a one-hit kill. You have to be flawless against her. No mistakes. No damage. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. And back down we go. Back the way we came. Back down to Deck D. Pick up this ammo on the way out while avoiding that camera. Back down.
Freeze.
Hold up this guy and then whoop. Roll underneath the camera. That was the sound of the camera noticing that body on the ground. We do the Bad Human special. Woof. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Wait for this guy to pass. Like so. Roll down the stairs and into the engine room. Now, the engine room is complicated. First, we roll into the cutscene, skip it, out the door, over the rail while that guy's yawning, down the stairs with our gun out, shoot that guy, roll into him, instant knockout, same as a headshot. The guy upstairs, he hears that and goes down to inspect, same thing here, shoot, roll, instant knockout.
What's that?
Another guy sees something, he's gonna go down to inspect.
Freeze.
More!
We freeze him as he turns the corner.
More!
He's gonna call for backup.
Enemy on board! Maximum alert!
Understood. Assigning all personnel to the starboard entrance to the engine room.
The reason I waited there is because if I moved forward before the caution triggered, another cutscene would have triggered, where another guard appears in this room. But if you wait for the caution, that never happens.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
3 quick shots spammed at that guy. He goes down. You can just keep running and shoot at his body. This game kind of works like that in general with caution phases and like mini cutscene sections. You know how this game has those gameplay cutscenes where they like show you something, like a guard doing something unique? Whenever you're in caution, you skip those sequences. Which is kind of interesting. So if you have a caution there, you don't have to deal with that guard that normally appears at all. Nice. Nice. Oh! That would have been perfect. I thought that was the last guy. That should have been a perfect guard rush, but I fucked it up. Now, the last three. Man, the tanker is so much fun. It is iced coolie, yeah. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe knows the
Take him out.
specifications for Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying
him
their
out.
own Metal Gear force to compete
And now we
with
drop
the
down.
US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to
Kiru.
see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives. We initiated development of Metal Gear Ray as a
Hitman after
countermeasure to
MGS2?
pirated
No,
weapons
I think it's going to be a short
The only thing that can
session
stand up
today.
to a Metal Gear is,
Probably
of
just
course,
MGS2.
another Metal Gear.
And we'll get back to Hitman tomorrow, most likely.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush.
Okay, hold number 2. In here, we want to change the projectors so all these guys are facing in that other direction.
Metal Gear Force will think twice about their nuclear strategy in the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray.
Then we go for the triple freeze. And down to hold number 3. Yeah, I'm not feeling all that bad. I just didn't get a great sleep last night. I'm not feeling so great, so I thought I would just do a bit of a shorter session today.
The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its
I just didn't
military
feel like I had
affairs.
the enthusiasm really for a big Hitman
Some
session.
say
And, you know, I'd rather continue that run when I'm really in the mood for it.
Good.
There we go. There we go. First try tanker.
We, the Marine,
That was nice. Tanker's been really consistent lately. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. What are you doing with that thing, Ocelot? You killing people again, Ocelot? Okay, plant time. It's taking a while to load.
The
Okay, the start of the plant, very easy. No guards or anything until we get into the second room. This is the gizmo. The little gizmo. Ba-da-doo. Get through that. That Hitman emote is pretty good. Bo-da-doo. Okay, so we have 3 guys in this room. They're all about to wake up once this scene ends. We need to be very precise with how we handle this here. We're gonna flip down to this guy first. Stand right on his ass. Now, when he gets up, we want to grab him immediately.
I'm under enemy fire.
Spank him.
Secure the perimeter.
Spank him to knock him out. Again. Bait this guy down. He's going to see the guy that I knocked out. He's going to go over to wake him up. Yeah, like that. And now we bait
Who's there?
that last guy down just by running out there. And right into the elevator as soon as it opens. Bob, 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 bob. Okay, now into strut A. Well. And out of strut A. Pretty easy dealing with that guy for now. Now out onto the bridge. Hey, Mr. Stunt. We need to be very careful with how we flip over here to avoid the floor that makes sound. Flip through that guy. And into strut B. Need to be very careful with how you flip there, because it's easy to flip to one side of that guy and then get caught by him instead of straight through him. But for the most part, the start of the plant is pretty chill. Just a lot of cutscenes, a lot of stop-start until we get to the bomb disposal. And then the bomb disposal is where shit gets crazy. Hey, Mango. Is there a reason I don't use the Master Collection? I only played the Master Collection once when it first came out and had that horrible experience on PS4, and then I never played it after that. But yeah, I should probably check out the latest version of it on PC. It's probably... It's, you know, it's probably good now, right? I guess I'd have to relearn those awkward controls, though, right? Yeah, I'll probably just stick with the HD collection version, or at least, you know, for these big boss runs.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure.
Here. Look at this. We're on new game, so we can't skip Stillman. One of these days, I swear, I'll start playing NG+.
This is a C4 bomb. It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete
He closes
disposal,
his eyes every
but this will
time he
have to
speaks
do.
here.
The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man. Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what? In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
He's really concentrating.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know Fat Man well.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it? Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and
Just
search the
activate
area,
the
okay?
fucking sensors.
All right.
Don't forget that
You
you
little
need
shit.
the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too. Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C
Oh my
as well.
god.
Here?
You know how I was talking about getting some Stillman emotes? Second thought, I should get a Stillman emote doing the cat. Doing the squinty cat. But instead of that, it's just Stillman's face instead of the cat. But he's doing the exact same expression. Okay, I need to remember that. Okay, the scene ends. We go straight out the door. I also want to get an emote where Stillman explodes. You know, when he's going to freeze the last bomb and he blows himself up. Kind of like the Otacon elevator emote, I was thinking. You know, a kind of big gasp and then an explosion. And also maybe, well, I don't know. These are a few different ideas, but just like Stillman sus emote, you know, where he's just kind of giving you the eyes. You like the way he just looks at Raiden at the end of the scene there. A Stillman weird emote. Right, what am I doing here? Coolant, SOCOM, round the corner.
Freeze!
Freeze that guy. Out the door. BC connecting bridge. 3 shots on the Cypher to take that out. And then we just flip to the exit.
Thanks.
Fish with the 65. And the 28, thank you. Flip, skip that scene while we're flipping. And freeze the bomb. That little scene is just showing me the location of a new security camera in the area that wasn't here last time we were here. Now we flip down to that little exit. And out onto the AB bridge. Cheers, fish. Now out onto the bridge. Flip to prone. Around the corner. Flip that guy over like that. You can do that in a faster way just by cartwheeling through him, but you have to be precise with how you move. Now, back in Strut A, we have 2 bombs to freeze. One on the roof up here, and another one down below. Try and do a fancy method here where I freeze this guy and then flip into him.
Freeze!
Yeah, now he's facing the fence, so I can spray the bomb without getting caught. See, he still has his hands up. But if he was facing directly...
The enemy is attacking. Stay alert.
If he was facing directly towards me, he would have just triggered an alert. I have to flip into him at an angle, so he'll be facing the fence. Now we'll equip our chaff. Throw the chaff one way, run the other way, so he just notices the chaff. We use the chaff as a distraction tool there. Now we go down here and get this bomb. And back we go. The distraction techniques always look really slick in MGS2. Alright. Out the door. Wait for this guy to turn. Oof. Out onto the FA bridge. As soon as we come out here, we'll throw a chaff for the cipher on the bridge. Into strut F. In strut F, we have another bomb to freeze, of course, but we also have our trank gun to pick up. Spray that guy in the face with the coolant for the mini stun. Pick up the M9, equip the M9.
I'm under it.
Freeze!
Freeze him. Shoot that guy in the head across the road. And flip over the rail.
The enemy is attacking. Stay alert, everyone.
Love how the timing aligns with the caution there perfectly. Unequip. Flip over here before that guy turns around. Up the stairs. EF connecting bridge. This is another area where we get another one of those mini cutscenes if we didn't have a caution. But because we're in caution, we can do a different method now because of that. We need to be very careful here with how we cross the bridge because the bridge is covered in claymores. Flip to prone there so that cipher doesn't see me. And then get up when it passes. Strut E. We have 5 guards to take out, 3 cameras, a box to pick up, and a bomb to freeze. Take him out first before he seizes me. Then him. Then him. Then him. Then this camera here. And the last guard. Pick up the box. Take out the second camera and then the third camera. Then get in position for the bomb.
Attack team, come back at once. Guard team, stay alert.
That was nice. One really cool detail regarding strut E is that you're allowed to make more noise with your SOCOM compared to the other struts because the conveyor belt in there is very loud. The enemy's hearing is not as good, so you can get away with more with your loud guns. That's why that last guard didn't hear me when I shot the first camera. If you go into that room in a caution, there's 1 extra guard there as well, so the caution changes the guard routes and locations slightly. Ooh, I might fail here. Let's see. Oof.
Who's there?
Okay. I wasn't sure if I did that fast enough. Yeah, all you need to do there is flip up to the bomb and freeze it and flip back. But if your movement is a little bit off, you'll have to adjust your strategy on the way back. Okay. Which bomb did I have the most trouble finding in my first run of this? Ooh. On the higher difficulties, they add more bombs than usual. Oh. Ah! I was paying attention to the question. Yeah, on the higher difficulties, they add more bombs and harder bombs to find. I can't remember. The bomb in Strut E on the box, that's a real pain when you're doing this blind and you don't know how to deal with it. You know, if you're going blind into European Extreme, game over on site, you know, and you don't know the location of the bombs, that's a really tough one. Funnily enough, the one at the bottom of Strut A, inside that mess of pipes, I struggled with that one. I remember just not knowing how to navigate through that. Okay, shoot that guy, flip into him. Get ready for Strut D here. Okay, we need to freeze this first bomb as fast as possible. And now, I want to deliberately get these guys to see me. They're going to come down to inspect. Oof.
Nothing here.
And we want to get down to this guy right before he turns. There we go. Freeze the second bomb. And then... Oh my god! I shot his exclamation mark. Ooh. If you shoot a guard's exclamation mark, it's a very rare thing that you see in this, because usually you don't do it deliberately. You create a unique stun. This guy is going to be stunned for like 10 seconds, 20 seconds, I think. It's way less than, you know, like a sleep knockout or a regular knockout. I'm not sure if I'll be able to do what I usually do here. Fuck it, I'll try. I might fuck this up. I'm not sure if I'll have time before he wakes up and comes back. He might see me. Right, go. I want this guy to see me.
There's somebody there.
When he heads to the stairs, I'm going to head to the stairs. Crisscross him at the bottom of the stairs. Oh, God. I think I'm good. I think I'm good.
There's somebody there.
Nice. Okay. So now I know if I ever do that exclamation mark shot again, I know I have enough time. Okay, skip the little camera scene. Out the door. Pop that guy in the head. That's something you can do in MGS3 as well, if you shoot the enemy's exclamation mark. In MGS3, it's pretty funny because they do a little dance when you get them. They do a little stunned dance like they've lost their balance. In MGS2, they just look up to the sky like they're in a dopey kind of daze. But in MGS3, it's like you've affected their balance somehow. Alf with the 14 months. Thank you. Okay, now we get the call from Stillman. We find out about the bomb at the bottom of Strut A. We're on a timer. 200 seconds. Again, we shoot that Cypher with 3 shots. Into Strut B.
Freeze!
Hold that guy up. Shoot him in the head. Out the door. Now on the AB bridge. This time we'll be able to just shoot this guy in the head because we have the M9. This time, unlike last time. There we go. AD Gamer. Oh, nice, Smokey. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, that was a really fun playthrough. Ba-dum-bum. Oh! Right, fortune time. Hey, Snow. Back up we go. Okay, get ready for crazy shenanigans here if you haven't seen this before. Although I might make a balls out of it. Sometimes I fuck up the exploit. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, there we go. Perfect. So there, I'm just abusing the pop-out shot. You have invincibility frames when you're doing that pop-out shot. So that's why I'm not taking damage there. Okay, and now we're on another timer to get back to the Strut E roof where we encounter Fat Man. There, I timed that with the music. That's when I know that guy won't be looking down at me. Now out onto the bridge. Let me flip over to Strut F. I love this little strat here in Strut F. Where we just shoot the wall.
Freeze! Ow!
Nice little distraction shot. Out onto the EF connecting bridge. Same thing again here, just very careful movement on the bridge to avoid claymores. Flip to the prone position so this Cypher doesn't see me. And into the box. Utilize the box here to cut our height in half so these guys don't see me. The same height as the conveyor belt when I'm in that box. Spray that guy in the face just to keep him stunned in place. Then we can flip him over. And back up to the roof. At 13, did I thank you as well for your 22? Thank you, thank you. Pick up some stun grenades for later, for the Tengus. Okay, here we go, Fat Man. Hopefully we can do this quickly. Go for the first bomb here. Oops. Now take out his skates. Get the first headshot. Take out his second bomb. Get the second headshot. Now he does his little dance. Same thing again. 1, 2. And now we stay on. Ah, awkward angle. One, two.
Get out of my way!
One, two.
Get out of my way!
One, two. Ah. Decent. Got some awkward landings there where it was tricky to get the double headshots. That's the tricky thing about the Fat Man fight, getting good with those double headshots. There we go. Ba 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 la ba ba ba. Ba da ba ba da da ba ba da la bum. And I have one bullet for my SOCOM. That's all I want. That's all I need. As long as I finish that fight with one round. Just for the cipher on the bridge when we come out of here. Snow, thank you very much for the 9 months. Okay, now we get all our new orders from the ninja here. Now is where we have to infiltrate the Shell 1 core, where we dress up as the enemy. The ninja gives us our uniform, but we need to find the AK.
Thanks.
Complete the outfit so we can pass as the enemy. Shadow Cloud, my god, coming in with the big generosity. The 5-pack, thank you. Cheers. M9, SOCOM, Fox, CDU. Get that guy with a headshot. Get into the box. Get our SOCOM ready for the bridge. Hey, Steve-O. So out onto the bridge. Wait for that cipher to pass. Down we go. Stop for a second to quickly take out that cipher and get to the other side before that other one catches up. Man, that's always so scary. So tight. Strut F, wait a second. Otherwise that guard across the way will see me. Wait for him to pass. Shoot the wall to distract that guy. Grab the AK while he's looking at the wall. Get the hell out of here. Equip our AK and head back to the Shell 1 core. Back out onto the bridge. Same thing at the start here. Carefully turn the corner. Take out that cipher with our new AK. And into the core. Okay, down to B2. falling platforms, you need to be careful because when you come back here for the Emma death scene later, those fallen platforms are going to be exactly how you left them. So you're going to have to flip between the gaps when you go back. Of course, you could do it slowly and hang or shimmy. What am I doing here? Okay. But ideally, if you're doing it quickly, you want to flip over the gaps that you left last time you were there. So you need to be careful this time through that you don't leave like any big gaps. You need to space them out correctly. Okay, up to B1. Knock on the wall. Bait this guy out while he's running out. I'm gonna go grab some stun grenades for the Tengus.
Retinol pattern recognized.
Stick his head into the retinal scanner. Abadalabadoo-doo-doo. Now it's time to contact Ames. This is very easy. We just run straight down here, flip into that guy. Get our mic.
You're Ames, aren't you?
And there's Ames. They're going crazy in the background. It's all good though, we triggered the cutscene. They all calm down once we trigger the cutscene. They all disappear.
King!
King! Fat man is fat. There we go. Equip our AK. And now we have to escape the Shell 1 core. This time we've lost our balaclava, so we can't pass as the enemy. We'll need to fight our way out of here. Get ready to take out this guy first. Like that. Good luck with the elevator there. Good RNG. Gonna get my chaff grenades ready here. Bop. Freeze this guy. Shoot him in the head before he puts his hands up. He's not going to be putting his hands up for long. He was just feigning there. Wait for that chaff to go off.
Being attacked. I don't know where he is. Titan security.
Yeah, wait for him to come out.
Sending reinforcements to the first floor of the Shell 1 core. Secure the front of the elevator.
Get my AK ready again here. Wait a few seconds here. This cipher can be awkward. Ooh, what the hell happened there? I shot that second cipher in the background? That was wild. I don't know what the fuck happened there. Take him out. Or rather, this is where the bridge will be in the same state when we come back. Those two gaps will be right there when we come back for the Emma section. Okay, now we want to get the PSG-1 in strut F for the sniping section coming up. Shoot the ground to distract that guy. Quickly grab the PSG-1, get back out.
Freeze!
Ba-dum. Bum, bum. Okay. I think Ames's position is still predictable on NG+, isn't it? His position changes, but I think it's always... like, it always changes to the same place. And then it'll alternate with each NG+ cycle. Like, maybe he'll move around to 3 or 4 different positions. I'm not sure how it works. I rarely play NG+. But I thought it was still, like, somewhat predictable. Okay, quickly take him out. Get to the door before this caution ends. There we go. Okay, 1-2 connecting bridge. Ciphers were the bane of your existence in this game. I do remember that a lot from when I played this as a kid. My first playthrough of this game, I remember the ciphers causing me a lot of hassle on those bridges. Always getting caught by them. Always underestimating them. Alright, let's take out all the sensors here. Oof. Scare away the seagulls with that first shot. And go for that second one. Ah. Nice. Get the last 2 with my PSG-1. Where are you gonna go? Oof. I'm missing one. Ah. Okay, Harrier time. My Harrier is quite slow. It's one of my worst boss fights. So it is random where he shows up, huh? 1, 2, 3. Got our 4th shot. Wait a second here. If I shoot now, he'll destroy the bridge early. I want to get as many shots as possible before he destroys the bridge. Hey, Storm.
You're tougher than I thought.
I'll let you go out in style.
I'll let you go out in style.
Probably not going to do anything. Okay, say your prayers.
Take this! Damn! What the? Ah! Oh! Damn!
Oh, it didn't land. Usually that'll land.
I'll shred you to pieces!
Should really be able to finish him before this sequence.
Is that the best you can do?
No, Otacon.
I'll let you learn in style.
Ah! I barely scratched his launchers in that fight. He was firing all his missiles at me at the end there. Usually, he'll be firing way less. Okay, very, very slow, but we got the job done. Ba-da-la-ba-ba-bam, ba-bam. Ba-da-la-ba-ba-da-da-da, ba-da-da-la-bam. Okay, now we need to flip across this bridge. Oof. It's always scary. Just have to trust the muscle memory and don't think about it too hard. Okay, now I'm going to switch back into my BDU to use it as camo here. So the enemy's vision isn't as good.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Even though I can't blend in as the enemy anymore with this outfit, you can still use it as like an MGS3 style camo to reduce their vision. Strut L. We're going to run past this first guy. Really awkward little section here if you don't know what you're doing. Run straight past him. Knock on the wall to distract him. Okay.
What? I'm going to blow in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
Get my chaff here for these ciphers on the bridge. I like the noticeable lighting change there as the sun is getting close to setting. Ba-la-ba-ba-bum-bum-bum. Ga-ba-da-la-ba-doo-doo-doo. Hey, Pew. Sonicus, thank you very much for the 11. Okay, now we have this sequence with the Prez. First, we're gonna grab some M9 ammo here. Ba-da-loop-ba-doo-doo-doo. Down to B1 to get our Nikita launcher. The same location as MGS1. B1. Was that Blood Money revisit a tease of what's to come? I'm not sure what you mean. Like, I'm doing a full Blood Money playthrough. So I'll be going back to Blood Money if that's what you mean. But today I just thought I'd do a little big boss session. I got a shitty sleep last night, and my allergies were at me today as well. So I just wasn't really feeling up to another big Blood Money session today. I thought I would just take it easy with a smaller big boss session. But tomorrow we'll probably get back to Blood Money. You too? The shitty sleep? I went to bed a little bit too late last night. I think that was the main issue. Been managing my sleep schedule pretty well lately, but last night I stayed up a bit too late. Oh, I was reading the chat. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this 2 more times now. I was trying to read about Storm's achy back. Yeah, my nose and my throat has been at me for the last while. Okay.
Stop it!
Oh! I could have destroyed it. I could have destroyed it. Wow, I feel like that never happens. Usually if you fuck it up the first time, he'll do his run and fall. He'll run and then slip. When he has his hands over his head like that, that means you're safe to do it. I just wasn't expecting that to happen at all, so I panicked. Oh, fuck. Now we might have to do it 2 more times. Oh, Christ. Because he's probably going to do the slip. Oh! Yeah, he's probably going to do the slip this time.
What are you doing?
Oh, no, we're good.
Stop it!
Love how he talks to the Nikita missile. Cut that out. Like he's scolding a child.
I wish...
He's talking to us. Yeah, that's kind of what
That's
it
right.
feels. It's kind of what it feels like. Blurring the lines between the player and the game.
This is Car...
I took these photos.
Yeah, 2 years ago. Everything happened 2 years ago. Yeah, I'm the same. I usually like to get at least 8 hours. No, I can get used to less. If I have to. Okay, I wasn't even thinking about what I was doing there. So we're on our way to Vamp. We'll cheese the hell out of Vamp, as usual. here, we're gonna take a quick detour to grab... Oh! To grab the PSG-1T. The Trank sniper rifle. You can grab it here without triggering this codec. Usually I'm able to do it. Ooh. Now we wait here at the edge. Oh! Ah. Nice. Ooh. Yeah, I was too far away.
Yeah.
Come on! I'm really bad at doing that quickly. I tried to do it. I was taking more risks than I usually do there. Trying to get more punches in. Trying to get 8 in. If you're really good, I think it's like 8 per knife swipe you can get. I think I did it twice there, where I got 8. Where you do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2 in between each swipe. But if you get too far away from him, he'll jump back into the water and then you have to waste all that time getting him to come up to you again. Gotta be really careful with your movement to keep him locked down in that position. And if he hits you with that knife, it's game over. That's the one-hit kill.
Thanks.
Ba-da-la-ba-ba-bum, what bit rate? 8,000, I think. I can't remember the last time I looked at my bit rate, but I think it's 8,000. It should be the max that's allowed. I think 8,000 is the max. Ba-da-da-la, bam, bam, bam. And thank you so much for the 51, AC, if I didn't say. Ba-da-da-da,
Right.
ba-ba-ba. Boo-doo. Ba-da-da-la. Okay, these first few sections with Emma, relatively simple, just big story sequences.
That
In the
noisy
stats,
overgrown...
it's hovering around 6k. Maybe I have it down at 6k. I should stick it back up to 8k if that's the case. I was probably having issues before and I dropped it down to 6k and then forgot to put it back up. Okay, here we're just going to swim to the very end. Let Emma take the damage, it's okay. Bop, bop, bop. Boo. Now here we just want to move very carefully to avoid the guards here. We can just walk past those first two if we move correctly. We don't need to take them out. And that means when this next guy appears, he's not going to see any knocked out bodies.
Freeze!
Get the double freeze on these guys. Battle-oo. Boo-doo.
Freeze! More!
Oh,
Please don't.
Mo! The final Mo. Ba-da-ba-da-doo. Do I have chaff grenades? No. Okay. Come out here. Grab some more chaff. Once we get up to this point, we're going to turn around, take out this sneaky guy. Very sneaky guy. Throw a chaff here. Sorry, Emma. Ba-da-da-da. Who added that? That emote's been there for a good while now. But that was probably you who requested that. Go, 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 go. Scary, scary. Love how you only just have to spray half of the fire, how it's divided up into two pieces. Now, the sewage treatment facility. Equip our M9. Wait for that other guy to move forward. Take out the first guy and then the second guy. If you take out that first guy, as soon as you load up the area, that second guy will notice. He'll come back to wake him up and then he'll be in a sticky situation. It's best to wait a second before you take him out. Okay. Ba-da-da-da, bam-bam-bam, bo-doo.
This...
Here we go. Let's grab those thermals. Get into position over here. I should really stand on the ammo spawn right at the start. Take him out. Then him. Now we'll equip our PSG-1 and start focusing on the claymores here. These are stealth claymores, so we can only see them with our thermals. Oh my god, this fucking thing. Okay, hold on. Let's equip that again. Get my PSG-1T. Because there's a guy going to be coming around this corner any second. I can't get sidetracked by all those claymores. I actually had more time than I thought there. There we go. Bam, bam, bam. Now, once Emma turns the corner here, another guy is going to appear up top. And it's going to be the same pattern when she gets to this next strut here. Bam, bam. Bam. Ba-da-ba-da-dum. Now we have more ciphers coming overhead here. Okay, any second now. Nice. Bam, bam, bam. Once again, when Emma turns this corner, another guy will appear up top. Ba-da-la-ba-ba-ba-ba. Ba-dum-ba-da-doo. Yeah, you can get through the game quickly when you know it's Cooley.
Not bad at all. Do I need to clear things with Otacon before I ask her out? Watch where you're aiming.
I'm not sure what the plan is yet, Snow. We'll see. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, Vamp part 2. Just alternate between the legs. Easy. Fuck. I was actually starting to get scared there for a second, because if that Pentasabin ran out, I might have been in a bit of trouble. That was my last one. I didn't bother going for a refill that time. Okay. Ba-da-dum-bum-ba-dum. Last guy up on the shell here. Get my chaff ready here, I guess. All the cameras have been taken out. I guess that was Snake. Or I guess it might have been just the Patriots, right? Because everything has been turned off up on the shell. Like the conveyor belt has been turned off. Maybe you can tell that they've been shot? I can't remember.
Jack?
Have I ever lost a run on the last Solidus fight? I don't think so.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper?
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown. High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
It would be very rare that I lose a run to Fat Man. The only bosses I ever really fail to would be the occasional Olga loss at the start of the game. The Harrier. And Rays. Maybe the very, very rare Fat Man fail. But I feel like I more or less have that fight down to a science now.
You can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
I never fail the second vamp fight. I used to make a balls out of the Emma sniping section occasionally, but I feel like I have that pretty consistent now too. Tengus, oh yeah, Tengus. I'm still not very consistent with the Tengus. I don't rely on the glitch for the second Tengus either. I should really learn... I should really get consistent at that second Tengu glitch if I want to get consistent with the Tengus overall. I always try and glitch through the first part, and I'm usually pretty consistent at glitching through the first part. But I never practice the second one enough.
Who's there?
Who's there? Okay, flip past that first Tengu. And
There's
just
somebody there.
run to the end. Get that guy's attention.
Who's there?
Who's there? Wait for this guy to come down. Go.
Who's there?
Oh. There's the camera that got me last time. That's always so scary. There we go. Oh. Okay, now we just skip all of our calls here. And Traxo, thank you for the raid. Is that what people generally do for that part now, Snow? Flip over the gap? I actually forgot about that little section. Oh, well, you just saw the method that I did. Yeah, that's always the way I do it.
Move the right stick.
Although if I'm doing a story run, I take a different path. I go up to the second floor and I grab the box and all that stuff. Okay, get ready with my armor. I never do the gap jump, though. That's cool. I'll have to try and learn that method. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Get my stun.
Thanks.
Oh. Whatever. Just run. Just run. Fuck.
Right, respond. Right, Raiden!
Damn. I don't usually fuck that up like that. Usually I have more stuns as well, I think. Am I usually maxed out on stuns for this? Where did I not pick up stuns? Where do I usually pick up all my stuns? Fat Man, the top of the Fat Man. The strut E roof, the locker, before aims. Ah, tragic. Let me just practice it here for a bit. Oh, that time it was him. Yeah, I think I just hesitated earlier for too long when I was running down. I don't know. Just gonna let them kill me here. Yeah, I never grabbed that one in strut E.
Raiden, come in! Raiden!
I wonder if you can consistently get... See how there I knocked all of them out? Got them all to the ground. That's what you ideally want here. Is it possible to get that completely consistent? Or is there a random element whether they're all going to fall or not? Can you be like... Can you get that stun throw down to the point where you know you'll take them all out? I don't know. But even if you don't take them all out, you can usually still manage to pull it off. Fuck, man.
Raiden, are you alright? Raiden?
Jogs with the 6 months. Thank you so much. Jogs with the good luck message. Did you post that right before the fail, Jogs? Hold on.
Don't push yourself.
Raiden, what's wrong?
Wow.
Raiden!
I want to practice this a couple more times. Yeah. Yeah, I think I was just throwing it too early before. Oh, wow, I even caught Snake that time.
Raiden, what's wrong? Raiden!
Yeah. I think I was just throwing it too early before. Just gotta get a feel for that. Try it one more time.
Raiden, respond! Raiden!
Yeah. That has to be precise. See, I'm so close to getting shot there after I throw the stun. If I throw the stun, just like a half a second later, I'll be shot. That's, I guess it's okay if I take a hit here. It's a decent enough trade if I get them to fall. Okay, one more practice.
Right, respond. Right, Raiden.
Wow. Okay, easy. Easy. I never really practiced that properly before. I always just kind of bullshit my way through it, and usually I pull it off without even really needing to think about it. But now I'll know. Now I'll know just to wait a little bit after I start running. Now learn the coolant skip? Nah, not today. I learned it before. I learned it a couple of times before, but then I just never practiced it enough and I always forgot it.
Snake! Raiden! What are you doing?
Okay. Do I want to have one more attempt at this? Fuck it. Let's do one more run. One more run and that'll be it for today. I'm glad you enjoyed the runs, Ichiban. Cheers. Alright, one more. Tanker plants. European extreme. Radar off. Game over if discovered. Bam bam like a bam bam. Okay, it doesn't matter where I fail. If I fail on the tanker, that's it. That's the end of the stream.
All right, let's look.
But we'll try and finish the game. Okay, here we go again from the top. First, we just run carefully to get into the tanker. Look at those glorious splash effects. Deck A. We're going to wait a second before we turn the corner so that guy doesn't see us.
Freeze.
Do the drive-by freeze.
The enemy is attacking. Stay alert, everyone.
Now the crew lounge. We skip our little scene here.
Freeze.
Who's there?
Whoa.
Freeze.
Freeze that guy. We don't really need to freeze him, but just to be safe. A battle. Oh, who's there? Face plant the steps. He's backing! Take him out. As usual, wait for the sneeze. There we go. Elmed, good to see you. thought I was going to get hit there. Oh, no. Failed the second shot.
I've been with the unit since I was born. I grew up on the battlefield. Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my...
Okay, at least I got that one.
We've shared everything. All the bad. I have no...
Nice.
Nothing else matters to me.
Oh. She got a shot off there. But I guess I landed my shot before she shot at me. I think I was strafing away from it anyway, just in time. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. A baka doom baka chaka baka.
Freeze.
Ooh, bit dodgy there with my movement. We go for the Bad Humans classic again here. Let's do it. There we go. Take him out. Oh. Rolled too early. Okay, roll into the scene, out the door, over the rail, down the stairs. Shoot that guy, roll into him, distract the guy up top. He goes down to inspect. Same thing with this guy. Shoot him, roll into him before he turns.
What's that?
Get the instant KO, lure this guy down.
Freeze.
No! Oh, I got him really early there at the corner. He's going to call for backup. That allows us to skip a cutscene here. With the caution. Ooh, I'm being slow. I'm being slow. Oof. That one has to be so precise. A bam 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 bam.
Verrazano Bridge checkpoint passed. All non-essential personnel report to the holds in 10 minutes' time for the scheduled briefing session with the Commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your posts until that time.
Okay, nice. Gabalap. My favorite part? Is it my favorite part? I don't think I've ever said that. I do like the guard rush, though. Okay. Ah, fucked it up. Ooh, my movement was off there. Very slow. Bam, bam, bam. Those last 3 shots were nice. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, ba, da, 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 bum. I should be much better at the guard rush. I feel like I used to be better at it way back.
We initiated
The one-hit KO. You know, you can take a few hits in the guard rush. All guys a one-hit kill. Everything she has is a one-hit kill. Every shot.
Of course, another Metal Gear. With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat. The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained, and it will
Hold
be the
on.
Marine Corps
Generally
and our
speaking,
Ray
I'm
that
way
will
more
accomplish.
consistent at the game than I used to be.
At the moment, every industrialized
But there are
nation
certain
on the globe
sections that I
knows
used to
the
do better.
specifications for Metal Gear.
I always go for the slow
Worse
method
yet,
here as well.
so
I
do a
used to go
number
for
of
much
rogue
faster
states.
methods. But I was so inconsistent
They are
at it that
all
I just
working on
said
deploying
fuck
their
it after a
own
while
Metal
and
Gear
I
force
started
to
doing this
compete with
slower
the
method.
US's nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see us.
But in general, I feel like I'm a lot better than I used to be. My tanker is so much more consistent these days. It's kind of rare that we don't get a perfect tanker.
Freeze. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass,
Nice.
especially those with submarine and air backup.
You know, every now and then I used to have big tanker fails, you know, where it would take me a while to get to the plant. I feel like it's
Not to
rare that
mention
that happens now.
Interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind.
Good.
There we go. Decent. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Did I play with the D-pad as a kid and that stuck with me? I have no idea. I have no idea. I've just played... I alternate with this game between the D-pad and the analog. But I guess for the most part, I play with the D-pad. There are certain areas where I'll switch to the analog. No, I didn't finish it, Cooley. Oh, you mean the tanker? Yeah, we're back on the tanker and we finished the tanker. The first game cycle? Oh yeah, no, I just failed. Yeah, I died at the Tengu fight. That's why we're back at the start of the game. If I completed the run, I wouldn't be doing another one straight afterwards. That's why we're back at the beginning, because I fucked the last run up. Hey, Linda. Bo-da-do. Hitman Absolution full SA speedrun? Jesus. You might be waiting a while. Do Do you think Absolution is fun when you do SA runs?
I'm under enemy fire. Secure the perimeter.
Okay, we knock that guy out first. As usual, bait this guy down. He's gonna see the guy that I just knocked out. Now we bait the last guy. Oh, that was nice.
It's him.
I don't usually get up there that early. Bam. Okay, back out onto the AB bridge. Crust easy with the 23. Thank you. Absolution was still pretty entertaining, I thought. I had fun with it, despite it not being a great Hitman game. I'm still kind of curious to revisit it as well. We'll definitely replay it at some point. See how we feel the second time through. It's worth playing it again just to see all those cutscenes and characters again. And that one villain who gets confused about why he has an erection. That was so funny. What happens again in that scene? He sees someone get killed. He gets an erection, and then he's like, I've got wood. He gets confused about his own erection. Some gruesome murder makes him hard. And he doesn't understand why. Even he's confused by his own perversity. That's even better. He's getting an erection due to his own fucking death. That's fucked up.
Kid, this is the bomb.
It's his own death that's making him hard. Amazing. And those are his last words. Yeah.
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this. This is a C4 bomb.
Yeah. Get on with it.
It's live. You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and...
There we go.
There we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Here, take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use the system. Log into the node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly. Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here. Okay, here we go again. Another lap around the big shell. Let's go. Around the corner. Equip our coolant, our SOCOM.
Freeze!
Ba-da-doop-ba-doo-doo-doo. Out onto the bridge. 3 shots on the Cypher. Down to Strut B. Hey, JMP. Good to see you. Oof. That wasn't the best flip. Quickly take out the bomb. Okay, hopefully I can still get out of this room in time. That wasn't so fast either. Oh god, quick, quick, quick. Okay, scary. Ba-da-la-ba-da-da-da. That flip was a 0 out of 10? Yeah, I botched the flip. Shit happens.
I'm under attack!
I'm under attack! Bo-da-do-do.
Freeze!
Ooh, I made a balls out of that too, but I guess I can still... Nah, let's not risk it. The flips aren't going so well today. Bo-da-do-do. Oof. Get ready with the chaff here. Nice. Has January been treating me pretty good? Maintaining a pretty solid schedule. And trying to cook a bit more than I usually do. Saving some money. Ooh, I actually would have a time to go around the back there and flip through them. Bo-da-do-do. Okay, straight out onto the bridge with our chaff grenade. You're with me on the cooking? Yeah. Yeah, I've been cooking some stir fries and some basic pastas. Trying to cook more now this year. Spray that guy. Grab our M9. Out the door.
Freeze.
Freeze. Quick headshot on that guy across the road.
The enemy's attacking.
Whoa. Jesus. Right, hopefully we can still get out of here. I botched that somehow. I'm making weird fuck-ups in this run. Go! Whew. Oh my god. Even the position I landed in there when I got off the crates, that never happens. Rusty? No, not Rusty. I forgot to flip there. Again, more weird mistakes. I think I'm going to run back. Oof. It's over. It's over.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me! Jack? Jack!
I blame that last... That was all JMP's fault. JMP completely pulled me out of the groove and got me to start thinking about fucking January and what my plans are for the year. I was making some pretty silly mistakes in that run, but JMP just completely fucked me. You know, I was still in control even with the mistakes, but JMP just threw me off, took me out of control. Ah, shit. I was hoping we'd at least get through the bomb disposal. Fuck. Wow. Right, guys, I did say it was going to be a short session today, and I think, unfortunately, I'm going to leave it there for now. I said I was going to do one more. I am tempted to just have one more attempt, but I don't think I will. We'll leave it there for this evening. Hold on a second. Ba-dum-bum. Coward. Yeah, guys, I should be on tomorrow for a longer session. Probably Blood Money tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be able to get on a little bit earlier as well. But yeah, I was feeling kind of shitty today. I had a rough sleep, and then my allergies were fucking with me as well throughout the day. So just wanted to take it easy today and just have a shorter little Big Boss session. But yeah, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you soon. We'll see you tomorrow. Till next time, everyone. Take it easy.